The arrival. The night sky above New York City erupted in a dazzling display of light, unlike anything humanity had ever witnessed. Massive ships, each the size of a small country, emerged from swirling vortexes that tore through the fabric of space. The world held its breath, teetering on the precipice of a new era. Jack Freeman stood on the roof of his apartment building, his heart pounding in his chest as he watched history unfold before his eyes. At 35, Jack had always dreamed of something greater, something beyond the mundane existence of his job as a cultural anthropologist. Little did he know that this moment would catapult him into an adventure beyond his wildest imagination. As the alien ships hovered silently above major cities across the globe, Earth's governments scrambled to respond. Military forces were mobilized, world leaders convened in emergency sessions, and the populace alternated between panic and awe. It was in this chaos that a message was broadcast simultaneously to every electronic device on the planet. People of Earth, a melodious voice resonated in a language that everyone somehow understood. We come in peace. We are the Galactic Confederacy, a union of advanced civilizations spanning the cosmos. We have watched your progress for millennia, and now we extend an invitation. Send us your finest representative, one who embodies the best of humanity. They will be the key to your species' future among the stars. The following days were a whirlwind of global debates, negotiations, and selection processes. Surprisingly, it wasn't a world leader or a renowned scientist who was chosen. Instead, the alien visitors specifically requested someone who could represent the diversity and potential of human culture. Jack Freeman, with his background in cultural anthropology and his knack for understanding and bridging different societies, found himself thrust into the spotlight. "This is insane," Jack muttered to himself as he stood before a panel of world leaders and alien observers. "I'm just a guy who likes studying people. How am I supposed to represent all of humanity?" The tall, ethereal being stepped forward, its iridescent skin shimmering under the conference room lights. "Jack Freeman," it spoke, its voice reverberating with an otherworldly timbre. "You have been chosen not for your achievements, but for your potential. You possess a unique combination of empathy, adaptability, and curiosity that embodies the best qualities of your species." Jack swallowed hard, feeling the weight of billions of lives on his shoulders. "And what if I fail?" he asked, voicing the fear that had been gnawing at him since his selection. The alien's multifaceted eyes seemed to peer into his soul. "Then humanity will remain isolated, cut off from the wonders and opportunities of the greater galaxy. The choice and the consequences rest with you." With those ominous words lingering in the air, Jack found himself ushered onto a sleek, alien shuttle. As Earth shrank to a blue marble behind him, he couldn't shake the feeling that he was woefully unprepared for whatever lay ahead. The journey to the heart of the Galactic Confederacy took what felt like both an eternity and no time at all. Jack watched in awe as they traversed vast distances through shimmering wormholes, passing countless stars and alien worlds. When they finally emerged from their final jump, Jack's breath caught in his throat. Before him stretched a massive ring world, its inner surface covered in continents and oceans that curved up into the sky. At the center floated a colossal space station, a city in itself, gleaming with technology beyond human comprehension. "Welcome to Nexus Prime," his alien guide announced, "the capital of the Galactic Confederacy and home to Queen Zara, our supreme leader." As their shuttle docked with the space station, Jack's mind raced with questions. A queen? He hadn't expected a monarchy on this scale. How did one species come to rule an entire galactic civilization? And more importantly, what did they really want with Earth? Jack was led through corridors of impossible architecture, where gravity seemed to shift at will and holographic displays danced with information in alien scripts. Beings of all shapes and sizes bustled about, some remotely humanoid, others defying description. Jack couldn't help but feel like a primitive tribesman thrust into the heart of a futuristic metropolis. Finally, they arrived at a vast chamber, its ceiling lost in a simulated sky filled with unfamiliar constellations. At the far end, Seated upon a throne that seemed to be made of living crystal was Queen Zara. She was breathtakingly beautiful in an alien way, her skin a canvas of shifting colors that reflected her emotions. 4 arms were folded regally in her lap, and a corona of energy danced around her head like a living crown. When she spoke, her voice carried the weight of eons. Jack Freeman of Earth, Queen Zara intoned, her eyes focusing on him with an intensity that made him feel naked and exposed. You stand at the threshold of a new age for your people, but before humanity can join our ranks, you must prove your worth. Jack squared his shoulders, drawing on a well of courage he didn't know he possessed. With all due respect, Your Majesty, he said, his voice steadier than he felt, humanity has already proven its worth. We've overcome countless challenges, reached for the stars, and created wonders of art and science. What more do you need? A ripple of murmurs spread through the alien courtiers surrounding the throne. Queen Zara's lips curled into what might have been a smile. Spirit, she said, that's good. You'll need it for what lies ahead. With a wave of her hand, a holographic display materialized in the air between them. It showed Earth, but not as Jack had ever seen it. Layered over the familiar continents were patterns of energy, pulsing with potential. Your world stands at a crossroads, Queen Zara explained. The next step in your evolution is at hand. But it is a dangerous step, one that could lead to greatness or utter destruction. We've seen it happen countless times across the galaxy. Some species ascend to join us. Others, her voice trailed off, leaving the grim implications hanging in the air. Jack's mind reeled. So this isn't just about joining your confederacy, he realized aloud. You're here to guide us through some kind of cosmic evolutionary event. Queen Zara nodded, her eyes gleaming with approval. Precisely. But we cannot simply hand you the keys to this new stage of existence. You must prove that you can handle the responsibility that comes with it. That, Jack Freeman, is why you are here. What do I have to do? Jack asked, a mix of determination and trepidation coursing through him. The Queen rose from her throne, her form seeming to grow larger as she approached him. You will face 3 trials, she declared, tests of mind, body, and spirit. Each will push you to your limits and beyond. Each will reveal whether humanity is ready for the power that awaits them. Jack's heart raced. He was no superhero, no genius, no chosen one. He was just a man who had stumbled into a role far bigger than himself. But as he looked into Queen Zara's ancient eyes, he knew that he carried the hopes and dreams of every human who had ever gazed up at the stars and wondered what lay beyond. I accept, Jack said, his voice ringing out clear and strong in the vast chamber. Whatever these trials may be, I'll face them, not just for humanity's sake, but for the sake of every species that's watching us, wondering if we have what it takes to join them among the stars. Queen Zara's expression softened, and for a moment, Jack thought he saw a flicker of something like hope in her ever-changing eyes. Very well, she said. Let the trials begin. As Jack was led away to prepare for his first challenge, he couldn't shake the feeling that he had just set in motion events that would change the course of human history forever. Whatever lay ahead, he knew one thing for certain: humanity's future among the stars rested on his shoulders, and he would not let his people down. The first trial awaited, and with it, the chance to prove that humanity truly belonged among the cosmic community of the Galactic Confederacy. Jack took a deep breath, steeling himself for whatever impossible task lay ahead. The journey to secure humanity's place in the stars had begun, and Jack Freeman was determined to see it through to the end, no matter the cost. The challenge, the cosmic crucible. Jack Freeman stood at the edge of what appeared to be an endless void, his heart pounding in his chest. The first trial was about to begin, and the fate of humanity hung in the balance. Queen Zara's voice echoed in his mind. This is the cosmic crucible, a test of mind and adaptability. Remember, Jack, appearances can be deceiving. With a deep breath, Jack stepped forward into the nothingness. Instead of falling, he found himself walking on an invisible surface. Suddenly, the void erupted into a kaleidoscope of colors and shapes, forming a surreal landscape that defied the laws of physics. Your challenge, Queen Zora's disembodied voice announced, is to navigate the crucible and retrieve the stellar nexus at its core. But be warned, this realm adapts to your thoughts. Your greatest ally, and your worst enemy, is your own mind. The Mindscape Maze. As Jack ventured deeper into the cosmic crucible, he realized the truth of Queen Zora's words. The environment shifted and changed with his every thought. When he pondered the vastness of space, the ground beneath him transformed into a field of stars. When he thought of Earth's oceans, waves of luminescent liquid lapped at his feet. "This is incredible," Jack murmured, his anthropologist's mind racing to understand the implications of such technology. But wonder quickly gave way to frustration as he found himself trapped in a maze of his own making, each turn leading to another dead end born from his own doubts and fears. Jack closed his eyes, forcing himself to calm his racing thoughts. "Think, Jack," he said to himself. "This isn't just about finding a way through. It's about understanding how we shape our own reality." With this realization, Jack began to consciously direct his thoughts, imagining bridges over chasms and doorways through solid walls. The crucible responded, reshaping itself according to his will. He was no longer just navigating the maze, he was actively creating his path. The Alien Archive. As Jack progressed, he encountered fragments of alien knowledge suspended in the air like holographic libraries. Each offered tantalizing glimpses into advanced sciences, philosophies, and histories of countless civilizations. The accumulated wisdom of 1,000,000 worlds, Jack breathed in awe. He realized this was another aspect of the test. The Galactic Confederacy wasn't just evaluating his problem-solving skills, they were seeing how humanity would handle access to advanced knowledge. Jack felt the temptation to absorb it all, to bring this cosmic library back to Earth. But he also recognized the danger. "We're not ready for all of this," he said aloud, making a conscious decision to turn away. Humanity needs to progress at its own pace, not by shortcuts. The Empathy Engine. The next chamber Jack entered was filled with swirling mists that coalesced into humanoid shapes. As he approached, he felt emotions that were not his own washing over him. Joy, sorrow, anger, love, each tied to the spectral figures around him. "The Empathy Engine," Queen Zora's voice explained. "A true galactic citizen must understand the perspectives of others, even those vastly different from themselves." Jack found himself immersed in the lives of aliens from across the galaxy. He experienced the thrill of a gas giant's ringed surfer, the patient wisdom of a millennial fungal network, and the collective consciousness of a hive-mind species. Through it all, Jack's anthropological training served him well. He didn't just observe, he sought to understand, to find the common threads that connected all sentient life. As he did, the mists cleared, revealing a path forward. The Quantum Quandary, the final chamber of the cosmic crucible, presented Jack with his greatest challenge yet. Before him floated the stellar nexus, a dazzling orb of pure energy. But it was surrounded by a field of quantum uncertainty, flickering in and out of existence. To claim the nexus, Queen Zora intoned, "You must understand that observation shapes reality. Your choice will determine not just your success, but the very nature of the prize you seek." Jack studied the nexus, his mind grappling with the implications. This wasn't just about passing a test, it was about defining humanity's place in the cosmos. With a sudden clarity, he understood what he had to do. Instead of reaching for the nexus, Jack closed his eyes and envisioned not just himself, but all of humanity standing with him. He pictured Earth, not as it was, but as it could be, a world united, reaching out to the stars with hope and curiosity. When he opened his eyes, the stellar nexus had transformed. It was no longer a singular orb, but a network of interconnected lights, each representing a different facet of human potential. "Well done, Jack Freeman," Queen Zora's voice rang out, filled with genuine admiration. "You've shown that humanity understands that true power lies not in possession, but in connection and possibility." The cosmic crucible dissolved around him, and Jack found himself back in the throne room of Nexus Prime. Queen Zara descended from her crystal throne, her forearms opened wide in a gesture of acceptance. "You've passed the first trial," she announced, "but your journey is far from over. The next challenge will test not just your mind, but your very perception of reality." As the alien courtiers murmured in excitement, Jack stood tall, filled with a newfound confidence. He had taken the first step in proving humanity's worth, not through dominance or cunning, but through understanding and empathy. "I'm ready," Jack declared, his voice ringing with determination. "Whatever comes next, I'll face it for the sake of humanity and for the greater galactic community we hope to join." Queen Zara's eyes shimmered with an emotion Jack couldn't quite decipher. "Rest now, Jack Freeman," she said softly. "For tomorrow, you will face the trial of transcendence, and it will challenge everything you believe about the nature of existence itself." As Jack was led away to his quarters, his mind raced with the implications of what he had experienced. He had touched the very fabric of reality, peered into the collective wisdom of the cosmos, and emerged not just unscathed, but transformed. Whatever the trial of transcendence held in store, Jack knew that he, and by extension humanity, was on the cusp of something greater than they had ever imagined. The stars themselves seemed to pulse with anticipation, awaiting the next chapter in humanity's cosmic journey. The revelation, the quantum quandary. As the alien sun rose over Nexus Prime, casting an otherworldly glow across the ring world, Jack Freeman prepared himself for the trial of transcendence. His mind still reeled from the events of the cosmic crucible, but he knew the true test was yet to come. Queen Zara appeared before him, her form shimmering like a hologram. "Jack Freeman of Earth, are you ready to challenge the very fabric of reality?" Jack nodded, his voice steady. "I am." With a wave of her hand, the world around them dissolved into a sea of quantum foam. Jack felt his consciousness expand, no longer bound by the limits of his physical form. "Welcome," Queen Zara's voice echoed through the quantum realm, "to the nexus of all realities." The multiverse maze. Jack found himself adrift in a kaleidoscope of parallel universes. Each reality branched out before him, showing glimpses of alternate Earths, some thriving utopias, others post-apocalyptic wastelands. "Your task," Queen Zara explained, "is to navigate the multiverse and find the prime reality, the one true path for humanity's ascension." As Jack traversed the multiverse, he encountered versions of himself that had made different choices. He saw an Earth where first contact had led to war, another where humanity had become a hive mind, and countless other possibilities. This isn't just about finding the right path, Jack realized aloud. It's about understanding the consequences of our choices on a cosmic scale. The temporal tides. Suddenly, the multiverse began to shift and warp. Jack found himself caught in temporal currents, witnessing the flow of time itself. He saw the birth and death of stars, the rise and fall of galactic empires, and the long arc of evolution across countless worlds. "Time is not a river, but an ocean," Queen Zara's voice resonated. "To truly understand your place in the cosmos, you must learn to navigate its tides." Jack focused his expanded consciousness, learning to ride the waves of time. He glimpsed humanity's potential futures, their triumphs and tragedies played out across eons. The cosmic consciousness. As Jack delved deeper into the quantum realm, he felt his sense of self beginning to dissolve. His consciousness merged with the very fabric of the universe, becoming one with the cosmic flow of energy and information. In this state of universal awareness, Jack encountered other sentient species from across the galaxy. He shared in their collective knowledge, experiencing millions of years of cultural and technological evolution in an instant. This is the true nature of the Galactic Confederacy, Jack realized. Not just an alliance of species, but a shared cosmic consciousness. The Singularity Nexus. At the heart of the quantum realm, Jack discovered the Singularity Nexus, a point where all realities converged. Here, the barriers between dimensions thinned, and the secrets of the universe lay bare. Choose wisely, Jack Freeman, Queen Zora's voice echoed. The fate of humanity hangs in the balance. Jack stood at the crossroads of infinity, overwhelmed by the weight of his decision. But as he reflected on his journey, on the resilience and potential of humanity, he knew what he had to do. Instead of choosing a single reality, Jack reached out with his expanded consciousness and began to weave. He took threads from countless timelines, humanity's triumphs, the lessons learned from failures, their boundless creativity and determination. "We don't need a predetermined path," Jack declared, his voice reverberating through the quantum foam. "Humanity's strength lies in our ability to forge our own destiny, to learn and grow from all possible futures." The cosmic tapestry. As Jack wove, a new reality took shape, not a fixed timeline, but a shimmering tapestry of potential. It showed humanity reaching for the stars, not as conquerors, but as explorers and peacekeepers. It depicted Earth as a beacon of hope in the galaxy, a world that had overcome its challenges and stood ready to help others do the same. Queen Zora materialized beside him, her eyes wide with wonder. "In all my eons, I have never seen such a response to the trial of transcendence. You have not merely passed the test, Jack Freeman, you have transcended it." The quantum realm faded away, and Jack found himself back in his physical form, standing once more in the grand hall of Nexus Prime. But he was changed, his consciousness expanded, carrying within him the echoes of the cosmic awareness he had experienced. The Galactic Council. Queen Zora addressed the assembled alien dignitaries, her voice filled with emotion. "Esteemed members of the Galactic Confederacy, we have witnessed something extraordinary today. Jack Freeman of Earth has shown us that humanity is not just ready to join our cosmic community, they have the potential to transform it." A murmur of excitement rippled through the alien crowd. Jack stood tall, feeling the weight of his experience and the hope of humanity on his shoulders. "But our trials are not yet complete," Queen Zora continued, her eyes meeting Jack's. "For in your journey through the quantum realm, you have uncovered a truth that threatens the very foundations of our Confederacy, a truth that some would kill to keep hidden." Jack's mind raced, sifting through the cosmic knowledge he had glimpsed. "The progenitors," he whispered, the words sending a shockwave through the assembled aliens. Queen Zora nodded gravely. "The ancient race that seeded life throughout the galaxy, whose technology we have built our civilization upon. We thought them long extinct, but you, Jack Freeman, have seen the truth." "They're still out there," Jack said, the realization dawning on him. "Watching, waiting." "And now," Queen Zara declared, "the final trial begins. For humanity to claim its place among the stars, you must help us confront our creators and shape the future of the entire galaxy." As the hall erupted into chaos, Jack stood at the center of a cosmic storm. He had come seeking humanity's place in the stars, only to find himself thrust into an ancient conflict that spanned the breadth of the galaxy. The true test was just beginning, and the fate of not just humanity, but all sentient life, hung in the balance. Jack Freeman, once a simple anthropologist from Earth, now stood as the keystone in a cosmic saga billions of years in the making. The stars themselves seemed to hold their breath, awaiting the next move in this celestial game of chess. And Jack, empowered by the wisdom of 1,000,000 worlds and the unbreakable spirit of humanity, was ready to play. The rebellion, the celestial cipher. Jack Freeman stood at the heart of a galactic maelstrom. The revelation of the progenitor's continued existence had sent shockwaves through the Galactic Confederacy. As alien diplomats argued and accused one another of treachery, Jack's mind raced with the cosmic knowledge he had glimpsed in the quantum realm. Silence. Queen Zara's voice cut through the chaos, her form pulsing with barely contained energy. "Jack Freeman, you have seen truths hidden for eons. Now you must use that knowledge to unlock the celestial cipher, the key to finding the progenitors." Jack nodded, his eyes gleaming with determination. "I'm ready, but I can't do this alone." The Cosmic Coalition. As if in response to his words, a diverse group of aliens stepped forward from the crowd. There was Zix, a being of pure energy contained within a crystalline matrix; Leto, a shapeshifter whose form rippled like liquid mercury; and Cole, a towering insectoid with compound eyes that reflected the starlight. "We stand with the human," Zix's voice resonated, speaking for the group. "The time for secrets and isolation is over. If we are to face the progenitors, we must do so united." Queen Zara's expression softened, a glimmer of hope shining in her multifaceted eyes. Then let the final trial begin. Jack Freeman, you and your team must decipher the cosmic clues left behind by the progenitors and locate their hidden sanctuary. The Starforge Odyssey. With his newfound allies at his side, Jack embarked on a journey across the galaxy. Their first stop was the Starforge, a massive space station where stars were born and shaped to order. As they navigated the swirling clouds of cosmic dust and newborn suns, Jack's expanded consciousness allowed him to see patterns invisible to others. The progenitors didn't just seed life, he realized aloud. They wrote their history into the very stars themselves. Working together, the team began to decode the stellar configurations. Each star cluster was a word, each nebula a sentence in a vast cosmic story. The quantum quasar. Their quest led them to the edge of a supermassive black hole, where a quasar pulsed with blinding intensity. The quantum quasar, Leto explained, their mercury form rippling with excitement. It's said to be a gateway to other dimensions. Jack focused his mind, reaching out to the quasar with his expanded consciousness. In its pulsing light, he saw flashes of other realities, glimpses of the progenitor's journey across the multiverse. "They're not just in our universe," Jack gasped. "They exist across all possible realities simultaneously." The Bioforge Labyrinth. The next clue brought them to a living planet, a world-sized organism that constantly reshaped itself. As they ventured into its organic corridors, Carl's insectoid senses proved invaluable in navigating the ever-changing landscape. Life itself is a code, Jack mused as they studied the planet's constantly evolving DNA. And the progenitors are the master programmers. Deep within the planet's core, they discovered a chamber filled with holographic projections of countless alien species, a living record of the progenitors' galactic experiments. The chronocrystal nexus. Their final destination was a desolate moon orbiting a dying star. There, half buried in the dust, they found a massive crystal pulsing with temporal energy. The chronocrystal, Queen Zara's voice echoed in their minds. The last known artifact of the progenitors, it is said to contain the very essence of time itself. As Jack approached the crystal, he felt his consciousness expanding once more, stretching across the vast expanse of time and space. In that moment of cosmic awareness, he saw it all: the birth of the universe, the rise and fall of countless civilizations, and the grand design that connected everything. "I understand now," Jack whispered, his voice filled with awe. "The progenitors aren't just watching us, they're waiting for us to join them." The Galactic Awakening. With a surge of mental energy, Jack activated the chronocrystal. A beam of pure chronometric energy shot into space, creating a rift in the fabric of reality itself. Through the rift stepped beings of pure light and energy, the progenitors in their true form. Their voices resonated not just in sound, but in the very atoms of the universe itself. "Children of the cosmos," they intoned, "you have proven yourselves worthy. The age of separation is over. It is time for all sentient life to take its place in the grand tapestry of existence." As the rift widened, Jack saw the truth of the progenitors' plan. They had seeded life across the galaxy not to rule or conquer, but to cultivate diversity and growth. Each species, each civilization was a unique thread in the cosmic weave. The Cosmic Ascension. Queen Zara and the leaders of the Galactic Confederacy arrived, drawn by the power of the chronocrystal. They stood in awe before the progenitors, realizing that everything they had built was just the beginning. Jack Freeman of Earth, the progenitors addressed him, that a voice resonating across dimensions. You have shown us that humanity, in its beautiful complexity, is the key to the next stage of cosmic evolution. Will you lead your people, and indeed all people, into a new era of universal harmony? Jack looked around at his alien allies, at Queen Zara, and the assembled leaders of the galaxy. He thought of Earth, of all the struggles and triumphs that had led humanity to this moment. With a deep breath, he stepped forward. "We accept," Jack declared, his voice ringing with the strength of humanity's unbreakable spirit, not as conquerors or subjects, but as partners in the greatest adventure the universe has ever known. As the progenitors enveloped them in waves of pure cosmic energy, Jack felt the boundaries between species, between civilizations, between realities themselves beginning to dissolve. A new age was dawning, an age of unlimited potential and universal understanding. The stars themselves seemed to sing as the galaxy awakened to its true destiny. And at the heart of it all stood Jack Freeman, once a simple anthropologist from Earth, now the bridge between humanity and the infinite cosmos. The final trial was complete, but the real journey, the journey of all sentient life towards cosmic enlightenment, was just beginning. As the boundaries of existence expanded around them, Jack knew that the greatest chapters of the universe's story were yet to be written. And humanity, with its boundless creativity, its unquenchable curiosity, and its indomitable spirit, would play a starring role in the cosmic saga to come. The cosmic symphony, the harmonic convergence. As the boundaries between realities blurred, Jack Freeman found himself at the epicenter of a cosmic transformation unlike anything the universe had ever witnessed. The progenitor's energy pulsed through every atom, every quark, every string of the cosmic tapestry, igniting a chain reaction of evolution across all planes of existence. The harmonic convergence has begun. The progenitor's collective voice resonated through the fabric of spacetime. Jack Freeman, you must conduct the cosmic symphony that will unite all sentient life. Jack's consciousness expanded beyond anything he had experienced before. He could feel the thoughts, emotions, and aspirations of every being in the galaxy, from the smallest microorganism to the most advanced AI. The sheer magnitude of it threatened to overwhelm him. The quantum chorus. Sensing Jack's struggle, Zix, the energy being, merged its consciousness with his. "Focus, Jack," Zix's thoughts echoed in his mind. "Find the resonant frequency that connects all life." Jack closed his eyes, reaching out with his expanded awareness. He heard it then, a faint but unmistakable melody underlying the chaos of the cosmos. It was the song of life itself, a quantum chorus that had been playing since the dawn of time. With Zix's help, Jack began to amplify the cosmic melody. Across the galaxy, beings of all species suddenly felt an inexplicable urge to join in the song. The galactic orchestra, Leto, the shapeshifter, morphed into a conduit for the music, their mercury form vibrating with the cosmic frequencies. Cole, the insectoid, used his compound eyes to project the visual representation of the song, a dazzling display of fractals and geometric patterns that danced across the sky of every world. Queen Zara, her form now pulsing with progenitor energy, raised her forearms and began to conduct. Under her guidance, the disparate voices of the galaxy's countless species began to harmonize. The song grew in power and complexity. Gas giant storms became percussion, pulsars kept the rhythm, and the very fabric of spacetime vibrated like the strings of a cosmic instrument. The multiversal masterpiece. As the harmonic convergence reached its crescendo, Jack felt his consciousness expand beyond even the boundaries of their universe. He could sense parallel realities, alternate timelines, and dimensions beyond human comprehension. "It's time, Jack," the progenitors urged. "Bring them all together." With a surge of will that transcended the limits of his human origins, Jack reached out across the multiverse. He found the threads of music that connected all possible realities and began to weave them together. The result was a multiversal masterpiece, a symphony of such complexity and beauty that it defied description in any known language. It was the song of existence itself, a melody that contained within it the sum total of all knowledge, all experience, and all potential across every plane of reality. The cosmic enlightenment. As the final notes of the cosmic symphony resonated through the multiverse, a wave of enlightenment swept across all sentient beings. In that moment, every creature in every reality experienced a profound shift in consciousness. Ancient enemies laid down their arms, long-standing conflicts were resolved, and the artificial boundaries between species and civilizations dissolved. The galaxy, no, the multiverse, was united in a way that transcended mere political alliances or technological singularities. Jack opened his eyes to find himself floating in a sea of pure consciousness. Around him he could sense the presence of his allies, of Queen Zara, of every being that had ever lived or would ever live. "We are one," the collective voice of all sentient life echoed through the cosmic mindscape. "And yet we are many. Unity in diversity, harmony in complexity." The new cosmic order. As the wave of enlightenment settled, a new order began to take shape across the multiverse. It wasn't a government or an empire, but a living, breathing network of interconnected consciousnesses. Jack found himself at the heart of this new cosmic ecosystem, not as a ruler or a savior, but as a nexus point, a bridge between humanity and the infinite expanse of multiversal life. "The age of separation is over," Queen Zara announced, her voice carrying to every corner of existence. "We are no longer the galactic confederacy, but the cosmic harmony, a union of all life, all consciousness, and all possibility." The progenitors, their purpose fulfilled, began to fade into the cosmic background. "Our role as guardians and guides has come to an end," they said. "The future of the multiverse is now in your hands." Humanity's destiny. As the new cosmic order settled into place, Jack turned his attention back to Earth. He could sense the confusion, the wonder, and the hope emanating from his home planet as humanity grappled with their newfound cosmic awareness. With a thought, Jack projected his consciousness back to Earth, appearing as a holographic image before the United Nations. "People of Earth," he began, his voice resonating with the wisdom of 1,000,000 civilizations, "we stand at the dawn of a new era. We are no longer alone in the universe. In fact, we are more connected than we ever dreamed possible." He went on to explain the harmonic convergence, the cosmic harmony, and humanity's pivotal role in the new multiversal order. "We have not lost our identity," he assured them. "Rather, we have expanded it beyond the confines of our world, our galaxy, even our universe. Our curiosity, our creativity, our indomitable spirit, these are the gifts we bring to the cosmic table, and in return, we gain access to knowledge, technology, and possibilities beyond our wildest imagination." The infinite frontier. As Jack's message spread across Earth, a wave of excitement and purpose swept through humanity. The petty conflicts and divisions that had plagued their history fell away in the face of their new cosmic destiny. Scientists collaborated across borders to unlock the secrets of multiversal travel. Artists created works that transcended traditional media, tapping into the cosmic consciousness to produce experiences that defied imagination. Philosophers and spiritual leaders came together to explore the new frontiers of existence and consciousness. Earth became a shining beacon in the cosmic harmony, a world where the best aspects of humanity were amplified and shared across the multiverse. And Jack Freeman, once a simple anthropologist, now stood as a cosmic ambassador, helping to guide not just humanity, but all sentient life towards a future of infinite possibility. The eternal song. As the new cosmic era unfolded, Jack found himself back where it all began, standing on the roof of his old apartment building in New York City. The sky above was alive with the swirling colors of the harmonic convergence, a constant reminder of the universe's grand design. He closed his eyes and listened to the cosmic symphony that now played continuously in the background of existence. In its intricate harmonies, he could hear the echoes of every choice, every possibility, every potential future branching out across the multiverse. "We've only just begun," Jack whispered to himself, a smile playing on his lips. The greatest adventure in the history of existence lies ahead. And with that thought, he opened his mind to the cosmic consciousness, ready to face whatever new wonders and challenges the infinite frontier had in store. The song of the universe swelled around him, a promise of endless discovery, boundless growth, and eternal harmony. For Jack Freeman, and for all of humanity, the true journey, the infinite odyssey across the grand cosmic ocean, was just beginning. And the stars, now more numerous and bright than ever before, beckoned them onward into the greatest story ever told.